This is Simple Elegance, Sun City McDonald Ranch. Nestled among the foothills of Black Mountain, offering one of the most majestic views of the Las Vegas Valley. You wouldn't know from the beautiful surroundings that this community has been hit with a problem. A major plumbing problem, better known as the Keitech problem. An estimate of 2,000 homes in McDonald Ranch are built with Keitech plumbing systems, and it is estimated that between 30,000 to 35,000 homes contain Keitech plumbing systems within Clark County. It's not a matter of if the Keitech plumbing will leak, it's just a matter of when.
Hi, my name is Jeff Butler, owner of Repipe Specialists of Nevada. We've put this DVD together in order to provide a better understanding of the Keitech problem and, more importantly, the repiping solution. You'll learn about 360 yellow brass fittings which connect the pipes together that are the main source of trouble in the Keitech problem, causing leaks, water damage, low water pressure, and general corrosion. You'll also understand why these 360 yellow brass fittings placed in your home corrode so quickly. We'll also illustrate the Keitech replacement solution, the exact steps to solve this problem. We'll answer important questions like, how long will it take? How will your life be affected during this process? And exactly what steps will be taken. You'll also hear from your neighbors as well as local experts on how solving the Keitech problem is essential in protecting your home. This short video is all you need to understand and take action on solving this Keitech problem for good. Let's get started. What is Keitech? Keitech is the brand name of a plumbing system that utilizes plastic tubing and poor quality brass connectors called fittings. The main problem with the Keitech plumbing system is the failure of these fittings due to corrosion. The water in the Las Vegas area reacts with inexpensive brass fittings that are made with a high percentage of zinc. Well, what does that mean? It means that the aggressive nature of Las Vegas's water leaches the zinc out of these fittings, causing a white corrosive looking sediment on the inside and the outside of the fittings. It is in essence dissolving the fittings.
We noticed that when we flushed the toilets, we could actually feel vibration in the faucet in the sink, and also we could hear a little bit of the pipes making some clang type noises.
I did see some of mine, the pipes that came out of here that did have corrosion on them.
My hot water started to go. I didn't have enough pressure in my house, so I knew something was wrong, and I knew that we really had to do something about it.
In our research, we found that the brass fittings they were using in our plumbing systems was an inappropriate use of that brass. It was high zinc content brass, and with waters, you'll find the high zinc brass will dissolve, and that's exactly what was happening in our plumbing system.
This process is called dezinkification. The fittings on the Keitech plumbing system are all made with the high zinc content 360 yellow brass fittings, meaning they are all dezinkifying.
Seeing the corroded parts that had been taken from houses in our area, and then the parts that were going to be replaced, and what better quality everything was, and so we knew that it was going to be a good job.
The solution is simply replacing the Keitech in your home with the correct, high-quality materials. This will permanently fix your corrosion-related problems and eliminate worry about future leaks in these fittings. We use materials that are going to last so that you have a worry-free plumbing system. PEX tubing. The letters PE in PEX refer to the raw material polyethylene, and X refers to the cross-linking of the plastic molecules within the polyethylene material. We suggest the brand Uponor-Wurzbo. Uponor-Wurzbo PEX is the most thoroughly tested PEX in the world. Dezinkification occurs when there's more than 14% zinc in a fitting. We use C314 fittings. The C314 is a very low zinc content fitting, only 9.1% zinc, well below the 14% cutoff for dezinkification. We also use non-corrosive plastic fittings. And the combination of the Wurzbo tubing and the C314 and non-corrosive plastic fittings are the precise combination for problem-free plumbing.
After identifying a solution to the problem, we wanted to find good, reputable contractors, so we did a search of the western states. In that search, we found Repipe Specialists, who we felt had a high level of skill and a very high level of integrity.
I just felt really impressed with what they had to say. And so I just took that to heart, and I had some other people come and give me some estimates and all. And I wound up choosing Repipe Specialists.
From the very beginning, they seemed to know what they were doing, and I never had a moment of worry the whole time.
I've been doing repiping for 3 years, the past 3 years. I was asked by a friend to go to a seminar that was held by Repipe Specialists up in Summerlin to see what these people had to say and to see what they were saying was truthful. I listened to the seminar, and after the seminar I was completely sold on what they had to say. I literally turn to her and say, this company is the only company that I know of that is doing everything correctly and properly. At that moment is when I realized that I needed to become a part of that team.
First, we replaced the pipes or tubing with Uponor Wurzbo PEX, connected with the low zinc C314 fittings. New shutoff valves and supply tubings are installed under all the sinks and toilets. This portion is usually completed in 1 to 2 days, depending on the size of your home. This is the only time your water is turned off, and it is never shut off overnight. After that, we begin the process of the patching, texturing, and painting your walls. We also pull the permits and coordinate with the city inspectors to inspect each step of the process. The entire process, start to finish, depending on inspections, is 5 to 10 days.
On the first day that they came, we were very impressed because they came exactly at the time they said they were going to come. We were introduced to the key people in the team, like the plumber, the drywaller, our team leader. I could go to these particular individuals if I had any questions, so it was absolutely wonderful.
They all knew exactly what they had to cut, what they had to do, where they had to go.
I did gain my confidence when they started to cover everything in plastic. I mean, everything. You know, I didn't even have to ask them to do something. They covered everything.
The water was off about from 8:30 in the morning until about 3:30 in the afternoon that first day. And they were done by 4:30 and packing up, ready to go.
It only took 8 hours before we had water. We expected to be without water for at least a day or a day and a half.
They were in and out, and it was very efficient and well organized.
They all had their jobs to do, and at about 2:30 they were gone, they were out.
But they did say approximately 5 working days or normally 7 calendar days, and they were done.
When it was all done, I brought Maureen over and I said, I'm not going to tell you where they did it, and she couldn't find it. She still doesn't know where they got the holes.
The patching, the painting, the cleanup, their cleanup was fantastic. They covered everything in the house. The carpeting, everything was covered with plastic, even the tile in the kitchen.
County inspector came, he walked through the house, and as he was walking through, he said, these guys make it look like it's very easy, but it's a very difficult job, and they did a beautiful job.
To me, they were the ultimate, and I'm so glad that my husband and I chose them to do this job, and I really, truly, highly recommend them. They were so good that I went out and bought them pizza for lunch.
Thank you for watching our DVD. I hope it was helpful in understanding the Keitech replacement solution. If you'd like assistance in replacing your Keitech with a new, high-quality plumbing system, give us a call.